Guys, I mean, how do you kill something like that? You know, if this gets into the best positions U7E can use, you know, tank which doesn't have a lower plate, because, you know, when they designed the tank, they were literally thinking, you know, we are thinking about making a Russian tank, but I want to make it really good. You know, usually the lower plate is something what people can easily penetrate, you know, the most common weak spot, but what if we completely remove it? What do you think about that, Yuri? Good decision, right, guys? So today, ladies and gentlemen, I have your, I don't know, is it even a yearly dose of Object 279E action? Because I do not even remember when I last featured this tank, like a dedicated episode or dedicated gameplay action with Object 279E. You know, it is usually at the end of the year recap video talking about the most OP tanks, and I'm going to do this this year as well. And we have some new candidates over here. I don't know if the top 3 or, you know, the main guys, you know, if they have been moved down. I don't think so, but we have some new candidates at least from this year, and maybe something new in the next year, because the Yo tanks honestly seem to be a bit too drollish to deal with. But we'll see, guys, we'll see. Anyway, today Object 279E in quite a crazy action. You know, looking at the ammunition loadout, you can see nothing unusual over here, absolutely nothing unusual. People playing that with full heat rounds. Everyone who is trying to market, basically, not, I shouldn't say every single one, of course, because there have been guys who are playing with, you know, just casually playing with 279E as well, but mainly this is what you see: full heat, couple HE rounds, and boom, let's go into the battle. So this is like huge caveat or big elephant in the room, but you know, it is what it is, guys. So the battle, actually, awful start for Beklonazemi. Absolute awful start. You can see team is losing this battle 0-5, 6,200 hit points behind. Enemy completely nuked everyone in the west, and over here in the east, the fight is kind of stale, you know. The east allies have not been able to achieve too much. They have not been able to push forward, while enemy team from the west is pushing in quite heavily. Boom, A phase 1 down. First kill to the allies team as well, to our hero, right? Now, as I mentioned at the start of the video, the lower plate, or actually the no lower plate or the missing lower plate issue, problem, bonus is going to play a huge role in this game, actually, later towards the battle. And also, one thing you are going to see in this battle right now happening, rolling out in front of you on the minimap, is the fact that defending in World of Tanks on most of the maps in this game is just so overpowered, you know. This maybe can be topic for another video, but just defending itself in this game is very, very freaking strong, especially if you have a couple tanks. You can see that the enemy team completely dominated one side of the map, but because we had many base like campers, base defenders, you know, is it strategic? It is not strategic. It doesn't matter right now. But the fact that usually around the bases there are so many crazy good positions on many maps to defend, where to defend, then you can easily repel many attacks and already score, boom, just like that, 7-7. Yeah, our hero Beklonaz has received some kills as well, 2 tanks taken out, Super Conk and A phase 1, and a lot of damage done already, actually, at the same time, 4,948 damage, visible damage done so far, while Tortoise and Jagdtiger both were sniping, and there was STRV sniping as well, so 3 tank destroyers were sniping. But now Beklo decided to go back into the base, because you can see that even though defenders did really good job repelling some attacks, they are not able to stay alive forever and ever, because the enemy team simply had numbers advantage over here. Quite, you know, quite a lot more tanks attacking. STRV over here managed to sneak in, and now defenders did clean up all the tanks besides Emil 2, who is going down as well very soon. Grille 15 bites the bullet, and now enemy tanks are already sniping from the behind as well. STRV most likely, Jagdtiger and Tortoise may be moving as well. STRV over here, and you can see the missing lower plate issue right over here, and especially if you cannot see the commander hatch as well, which on the angle like this can be a problem. You know, how the hell do you penetrate his? Who remembers the first batch or the first weeks when 279E came into this game? It had quite a lot weaker bottom of the tank or floor of the tank, and if you were on the angle like that, big enough caliber guns were actually able to overmatch your floor under the tank, you know, above the tracks, and were able to penetrate 279 easily. But no. Wargaming said, we ain't gonna let that happen. Like, that little problem, that little issue slipped in. I guess they didn't test the fact that you were actually able to shoot through or between the tracks and penetrate that tank that way. Who remembers that? I'm not imagining things, right? I maybe even made an episode about that. But anyway, you know, while I have been talking over here, you can see that Pekla has been bouncing 5,260 damage in total, or 5,600 now, while dishing out 7,500 damage in the meantime. Now, that Kampfpanzer simply refuses to go down right now. You know, just hit the turret and you should be Gucci. But right now, in 2 versus 5 situation, under fire from 3 different tank destroyers, Kampfpanzer over here, you know, mistakes are made to happen, right? And also the Heavy Tank 12 steady or sturdy armor mission has also been completed, bouncing over 7,260 damage, while dealing 2,000 damage at the same time. That STRV is in quite an annoying position, you know, Heat versus STRV, who has the heat shield in front, or the heat shield, HE protection shield in front of the tank, is quite annoying, you know, and Peklo is going to reposition because of that, and because the Panzerkampfwagen 7 has been you know, spying, and finally someone who actually tried to flank the guy. But you know, if you don't have lower plate, if you don't have obvious weak spots, you have to aim at the commander hatch, which are very tiny, and if you are not going to hit that commander hatch, well, this is the result. Kampfpanzer has been taken out, while getting the bounced damage number up to 9,570. And after that upcoming shot, boom, 8,500 damage done. Finally, someone was able to penetrate the guy, STRV, who repositioned into a bit better position. You can see APCR, premium APCR, actually was able to go through the upper plate, most likely, just before going down. So STRV has been taken out, and in this position, Jagdtiger only has one thing to do. Just try to hit the commander hatch and wish you are going to be lucky, because Jagdtiger, even with APCR rounds, I believe under angle like that, is not able to penetrate 279E's upper plate, because once again this is the only plate this tank has. That shot honestly was not bad, but you know, sometimes guys, in the world of tanks, your shots are not going exactly where you aimed them, and most likely that shot landed in the gun mantle. Now, there is one Tortoise left to take out, who should be a 3-shot. And Pekla has 3 heat rounds left. That Tortoise had like 900 hit points left, something like that, according to my knowledge, last information, right? So let's see. It is 1 versus 1 now. It was not 1 versus 5, I believe it was 1 versus 4, yeah, maybe. After that, ST2 went down, so Peklo really badly wants to win that, and Tortoise is actually not the easiest target to face over here. So Peklo is simply going to play it safe. He's going to wait, hoping that Tortoise is coming, and boom, here it is. Yes, 916 hit points left. Tortoise only needs 1 high roll or 2 penetrations, but you know, Tortoise's reload time is absolutely crazy good. Peklo missed 1 shot, or sorry, bounced 1 shot, and Tortoise was able to penetrate that, because because Beklo was under a bit bad angle for 279E. Second shot goes into the commander hatch, is the first shot going in the commander hatch as well. Yes, there it is, 413 damage done, and now 131 HP 279E versus 99 HP Tortoise, but Beklo only has high explosive rounds left. First one deals 47 damage, so 52 HP left on the Tortoise, 47 damage done. This is actually very freaking close. It is one of those rare battles which actually goes down to 1 versus 1 and 1 shot versus 1 shot. Who is going to make first mistake, and boom, here it is. Beklo actually do quite a risky shot. That was quite a risky shot because the last stage he did only 47 damage, and Wargaming, trying to make high explosive rounds more predictable, actually ended up making them a lot less predictable, which is kind of ironic, kind of funny in my humble opinion. So, Object 279E battle played by Beklo Nazemi. Congratulations on the victory. Tank, absolutely craziness. Ace tanker, you know, Radley Walters, high caliber, cool-headed Spartan, Top Gun, Steel Wall medal over here. 10,435 damage done, 8 kills, 1,667 base experience. On the enemy side, STRV did good, Kampfpanzer did good, Leopard 1 over 3,000 damage, but on the allied team, Beklo, well, yeah, you did put in quite some carry work. Now, very uncharacteristic for Russian tanks, besides 279E's RNG, I guess. 39 shots fired, and every single shot was actually a hit. Not all of them were penetrations. 11,320, guys. 11,320 damage bounced. Like, how the hell do you kill unkillable tank? In many situations, you know, many shots, many damage-taking shots, what Beklo ate in 279 were the shots where Beklo had to deal with someone else, and the enemy team was able to get side turret shots or side shots overall. You know, just absolutely ridiculous, absolutely crazy, absolutely stupid tank design, I would say so, but hey, it is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know what you think about that in the comment section down below. I hope you enjoyed today's video, today's yearly dose of 279E. I'll catch you next time with something else. Stay sexy and bye.